Guys, welcoming you all to AICTE sponsored Pragyan program, and myself Srinivasan, and Vasudevan Srinivasan. And in today's session, we will be seeing the content on syllogism. So, what is syllogism? For example, in syllogism, there are majorly three statements. So, based on that statement, they will be giving you questions and answers. So, how we are going to do it? Yes. So, in syllogism, the statements will be like some A or B. So, using Venn diagram ideology only, syllogism also works. That means we will be trying to draw a circles so to represent some A or B. So, how can I represent some A or B? So, can I draw like this some A or B so that this is A circle and this is B circle? Is it right? Please look into this very carefully. So, this is not the way in which it has been represented because these two are separate circle, and from that I can't say some A or B. Then, how do I draw it exactly? So, a particular area or some area should be touching each other. So, only so that is how we will be drawing the circle. In whenever a statement given in syllogism and whenever you are trying to represent in terms of Venn diagram figure, we will be saying it as uh, basic diagram and alternate diagram. So, what is basic diagram? Basic diagram means, for example, in this circle, even if it is like 1% is matching here, then this region is the what some A or B is being represented. Alternate diagram. So, basic diagram will be like minimalistic diagram. So, minimum diagram, and alternate diagram is like a maximistic diagram. So, in that case, how can you represent some A or B? So if I try to write A as inside and B as outside, in this case, I can say it as all A are B. So this is not the diagram. So how can I represent it? So in this case, it is like A will be outside and B will be inside. Now I can say some A are B. That means so this region it is talking about. Yeah. So this is like 100%. 100% B is A. So whenever it is a basic diagram, it will be giving a minimalistic view, and if it's an alternate diagram, it will be going for 100% or a maximum view, optimistic view we say. And what are the other statements you have? Some A or B, all A or B. So how can I represent all A or B? So all A or B means, so I can go with the basic diagram as, so A will be inside this and B will be outside. So all A is inside B. Yeah. So that is what minimalistic diagram here represents. And if I go for the alternate diagram, so alternate diagram should be the maximum case. Maximum case for this is like A circle is equal to B circle, which is complete circle will be overlapped over A over B. And last one is like no A R B. So how can I represent that? So no ARB means there shouldn't be any connection between A circle and B circle. So this is the basic diagram, and for this alone you don't have any alternate diagrams. But whenever it is like no A or B, we try to draw a straight line between this two things, because it is quite so simple that I want to know these two things are only not connected. Whenever they were giving you a statement, the statements will be like this. Four or five sentences will be given to you guys. A, B, C, D, E, F. Likewise, something will be given. So in that case, we don't know which is being connected with which and which is not being connected with which. So in that case, if A and B are not connected, if I try to draw a interlinking line between this, then I can say that these two are not exactly going to be connected. Yeah, so that is the way in which this can be represented. And another statement is also there. So these three were the major statements, and these statements also sometimes come some A or not B. So how can I represent this? Some A are B and some A are not B. Both of them represents the same diagram, same basic diagram. Some A are not B. So in this case, this interlinking area is called as some A or B. But in this case of some A or not B, so other than that interlinking area in A is called as some A or not B. And if we go for the alternate diagram, once again, if I go for this, outer circle will be like A and inner circle will be like B. And this is the area in which some A or not B. So whenever it is like some A or B and some A or not B, it is like straight opposite, but the basic diagram is going to be same. So based on this basic diagram, what they will do is like they will be giving you it as statement one and statement two. So this statement one and two are going to be always true because that is the question. And based on that, they will be giving you two conclusions, conclusions one and conclusion two, and you have to say whether it is based on the given statements, is it true or false. You have to identify. So both of them, based on that, you will be identifying whether it is a true condition or a false condition. Yeah. So first what we do is like we try to draw the Venn diagrams for this given statement. So I'll be giving you few statements. You just give a try on it. I'll give you a minute to understand it. Please do understand it and draw, try it, guys. Yes, guys. So what they're saying is like draw the all possible Venn diagrams which can be concluded from the statements. So all doctors are dancers, all actors are dancers. So in this case, if I go for the minimalistic diagram, all actors will be inside or dancers. All singers are dancers. So all singers should be also connected inside this. So singers will be also inside this. So this is a possible diagram. Or else all actors are dancers, and within this singers can come, so that all singers can also be dancers. And or else all actors are dancers, all dancers are singers. Yeah, so this can also be the alternate diagram. So likewise, many diagrams can be drawn, but whenever you're trying to draw the diagram, so it should be a minimalistic diagram so that your answer will be applicable even for a small value. It is not always necessary to be large. Yeah, try a diagram for this one, guys. Yes, guys. So diagram for this, all A are B. So all A are B. So A is inside and B is inside. B is outside. Some C's are not B. So some C's are not B. So in that case also the diagram will be some B and C will be connected. So either this is possible or else all A are B and some C's are not A. No, sorry, some C's are not B's. So that is possible. Some A's are B's. Yeah. So some C's are not B's. So it will be like the outer area. So that is also possible. So this were all the possible diagrams when you go for Venn diagram. And when we go for questions based on Venn diagram, so this is how the questions of a Venn diagram will be. They will be giving two statements, and you have to. They will be giving you. two conclusions also, and based on that, they will be giving a question description. So this will be the description and directions to solve the question. So please do try to read it fast, and I'll give you a minute to do that. Yes, guys. So what they're saying here is like, uh, in each questions below, there are two statements followed by two conclusions numbered one and two. You have to take the two given statements to be true, even if they seems to be at variance from commonly known facts, and then decide which of the given conclusion logically follows from two given statements. Read both the statements and mark the answer as below. If conclusion one alone follows, then I will be marking it as A option. If only conclusion 2 follows, B will be our answer option. If both 1 and 2 follows, so C will be our answer option. If neither one nor 2 follows, so D will be your answer option. So this will be our first question. Please look into this based on the conditions previously given. So you have to answer this one. So whether it will be falling under A, B, C, and D option. Please do try it, guys. I'll give you a minute. So please do try it based on syllogism. Yes, guys. So as they have already mentioned you, so all cars are bike. In reality, such kind of things are not going to happen. So in such cases, we are just going to consider this as A and B. Based on that, we will be drawing a syllogism diagram here. So all A are B. So all cars are bikes. So cars will be inside and bikes will be outside. And after that, all bikes are trains. So all B are C. So likewise, if I have to draw basic diagram only, we try to draw all bikes are trains. And based on that, we are going for the conclusions. So no train is a car. No train is a car. That means it should be like there shouldn't be any connection between the train and the car. Is it like that? So from the statement, we can say some cars are trains or all cars also trains. That can however happen. So in that case, the first statement is false. It cannot happen. And second statement, no bike is a car. So that there shouldn't be any connection between bikes and cars. So that is also not going to happen. So second statement is also a false statement. And from the answer option, which says if neither one or two follows, I'll be going for D option. So answer option for this question is D. So that will be your answer. And moving on for the next question, please do look into it and try it in the similar way and answer it. I'll give you a minute to solve it, guys. Yes, guys, answer for this. So what they're saying is like no chocolate is a toffee. So chocolate and toffee are different flavors. All sweets are toffee. So sweets will be coming under toffee. So these two statements are right. And based on that, they have given a conclusion as no chocolate is sweet. So if sweet completely itself in toffee, so there won't be any connection between toffee and chocolate itself means so there won't be any connection between chocolate and sweet. So the first statement is right. And second one, some chocolates are sweet. Some chocolates are sweet. So can you able to connect between chocolate and sweet like this? We can't able to connect because toffees cannot be chocolates. So that cannot happen. So in that case, second statement is going to be wrong. So statement one alone is right. So from that answer option, we'll be marking it as only conclusion one follows. So answer option is A. So that will be our answer. And moving on for the next one. Use the alternative in which the third statement can be logically deduced using both the predecessing two. So you'll be given with three statements, and in that first two will be like statement, and so this third statement can be logically deduced from the preceding two. Based on the first two, you can able to explain the third one. So you have to check it. So which is right and which is wrong. So 11th question, please do try this, and I'll give you a minute to solve this. Yes, guys. So what they're saying here. So first one, some painters are artists. So if I try to draw the basic diagram for this, so painters are artists. So painters, artists. Some artists are crazy, and from that, can this conclusion be arrived? Some painters are crazy. So I don't know whether you have the connection between the painters and crazy. So in that case, I can't exactly determine. Some painters are crazy, so this cannot be determined. So first one can't come. And second one, some heroes are villains, and all villains are bad. Some heroes are bad. Yes, if you go for that logic, so this one, some heroes are bad. So this one is conclusive. So B can be your option. And moving on for the third statement. Some men are human and some human are bad. So some men are bad. So from this, we don't know whether the exact connect between some men and bad is going to happen or not. So in that case, we can't able to hold this. So that is not going to be true. And moving on for the next one, some teachers are diabetic. So some teachers are diabetic. All diabetic persons are boring. So some boring persons are not teachers. So some boring persons are not teachers. So we can't say that. So in this case, so option D is also getting false. So only possible right answer for this is D and B option. So that is going to be answer for this one, guys. And moving on for the second one. So based on the same rule, please do try this one, and I'll give you a minute to try it. Yes, guys, if I go for this, so what they're saying here is all young scientists are open minded. So, young scientists are open minded, and no open minded men are superstitious. So, open minded and superstitious. No young people are superstitious. Yes, there is no connection between young and superstition. So this is right. And some soldiers are famous, and some soldiers are intelligent. Some soldiers are either intelligent or famous. But think of this. So there is a gap in between. So few soldiers are not both of them, either intelligent or famous cannot happen. So in that case, this is either soldier should be intelligent or he should be famous. That is what that means. So that is not the case. So that cannot happen. And the third one, all men are married. So men are married, and some men are educated, some educated are married. So from this we can see that some educated are married. And many books are rocks. Many books are rocks, and some rocks are cliffs. Some cliffs are rocks. So actually, for this one, it is like which one is false. So which one is false statement? So from this one to A, B, C, and D. So only B statement is false. So only B follows. That will be your answer for this one, guys. So guys, that's it for the day, and thank you. You can leave the session.